So Keith says, I recently found out COMC is very addicting. I agree with that. I think, so for those of you who don't know, COMC is a website called Check Out My Cards. It's been around for 7 or 8 years now. Mitch will bring it up. Very, very awesome website. And if I'm being completely honest, I wish I've known about the website for 5 years, easily.
I just started, I can show mine.
Yeah, Mitch just started. My thing is, I wish I would have dabbled into it sooner. And maybe at the time, the investment, like the website just wasn't well built, I guess. And I've always liked the ability to reach a very large audience on eBay. But let's tackle this, I guess, from buying and from selling, right? Let's tackle this from buying. Here in Canada, we tend to not buy NFL cards, and that's why it's tough for us to even talk NFL, and NBA cards, because the reality is we can't buy the cards. Right now the border's closed, right? And our local shops, we have 2 local shops here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, and because of Corona, let's say, and I mean, we've spoken to both owners, I know I personally have, they'll order, let's say, 15 boxes of X product, and then they're only getting sent 2 because of the shortage with Corona. And that's in some cases. Some cases they don't even get stuff. Like we haven't seen football product in a very, very long time. So when we go to buy it, if you go on eBay, boom, you can find a card for $6. You go to buy it, and the reality is the shipping is going to be like $24. Like that's just the reality. And it's like, okay, so you're turning $6 card into 30. No thanks. Like I don't want to do that. You can't even buy it at the stores because again, we don't get that product. However, if you hop on a website like COMC, what COMC does very well, they allow you to ship the cards when you want them. So they kind of have different tiers in terms of when you want to get the cards back. If you're willing to wait, it's going to be cheaper. If you want them right away, it's obviously going to be more expensive. But you can have them ship you 1 card, or you can have them ship you like literally thousands of cards, which is really cool. And I mean, I've checked out their shipping prices, and their shipping prices are very cool. So that's kind of why I like it as a buyer. And then of course, so basically what happens is people send in their actual cards, say a box like this, right? You send in all these cards, and then they will go through them. The fee, depending on which service level you pick, is 35 cents or 50 cents per card, okay? COMC then scans the front, they scan the back, right? So like, yeah, I could send in all these cards. I could send them all in, okay? I know what they look like, but here's the thing. If I were to sell these on eBay, okay, this is just a pain. You would then have to go, oh, here's a picture of the front. Here's a picture of the back. Oh, it's card number 438. Honestly, that just takes a long time. But for 35 cents or 50 cents, depending on the service level, they will take a high resolution scan. And again, I'm not being paid to say this. I know it sounds like that, but I'm not being paid to say this at all. But anyway, they'll take a high quality scan of both the front and the back. They'll upload it, they'll do the whole 9 yards for you, and post it in your account. So you no longer have the card, it's over at COMC's warehouse. Anyone can buy that, but it's not necessarily shipped, and you don't have to take the time to filter through all these cards, right? Make sure that you have the shipping address right, and then ship it off. And I know this happens so frequently, but the reason why I like COMC, if you're a seller, you don't have to do all the hard work of taking the photos and uploading. They'll sell for you. You can set your own prices. You can set your sales. And then you don't have to filter through the cards. Like I know right now, if I get bing, okay, my phone goes off. Oh, you sold X card. I gotta be honest with you. I have a decent system, but then I gotta actually still file through the cards, find the card, right? And then I gotta put in a penny sleeve. Then I gotta put in a top loader. Then I gotta put in a bubble mailer. Then I gotta write the address. Then I gotta go to the post office and buy stamps. And then I gotta ship it out to the guy. And then I have to hope that he doesn't say, hey, I never received the card. That's just the reality. Or with COMC, all the liabilities on COMC. once they hit that buy it now button or best offer, whatever you want to call it, boom. You don't have to worry about that. Your account gets credited. It's pretty great. So to the point where Mitch and I were speaking about this, it's kind of like virtual stocks, right? So what you can also do, and what I have been doing opposed to eBay lately, it's quicker, right? So if you're wanting to flip cards, let's say now during playoffs, or let's say a month ago, what a perfect time. You have back-to-back-to-back 3 different sports playoffs. Perfect time. If you go to buy a card and then the guys just forgets to ship them, or because it's from the US to Canada, it's going to take you a week, week and a half, 2 weeks, sometimes even a month to get the card. Well, by then the price can go up and you might lose your opportunity type of thing, such as Bull's performance, right? However, if you go to do that on COMC, you hit buy it now, you own it. You can then flip the card instantly. So you can buy a card, let's say for $10, right? Let's say, again, for argument's sake, you can buy a Tyler Hero because you think he's going to go off and you think he's going to win the NBA playoffs and you think he's going to be finals MVP and you think he's going to average 75 points a game. Not going to happen. But anyway, you could then, after one game, if his card goes up in price, even if it doesn't go, even if it goes down, you can then set a price for, hey, this is what I'm offering the card for, and you can sell it. You don't have to ever deal with shipping the card. You've never received that card in hand, but you still profited off the player. So to me, COMC does a great job at this, right? They're literally making this virtual sports card trading stocks. And if the person does want to receive the card, they just request a shipment, and then they receive the card in hand. I think if I'm being honest, I love sports cards and I love getting back to them and I love going to the store, but I think I love making the money off the cards too, which is really cool. And I think COMC just allows you to do that more efficiently. eBay, it just has so many headaches, man, honestly. And it's
I've been liking, but I'm more familiar with it.
I like eBay, dude. I've made like 99% of my sales with eBay. And it's not that it's bad, but it's like, if you do have lower end cards, like all of these cards, you still got money here, right? So it's like, are you really gonna take the time to take a picture of all these individually?
I like eBay for higher end stuff for sure.
For higher end stuff, I will agree, because higher end stuff, people don't mind spending the $15 to have it shipped anyway with tracking.
We can show them my account because I just started.
Yeah.
Does it even matter? I literally put $50 in there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But can I show them? Might as well show them.
Yeah, man. If you want to show them.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's nothing impressive, but.
Oh, you got 92 cents credit.
But I bought I'm cool. Literally just learning, so this is us being honest. So.
Yeah. So this is Mitch just being honest.
Tell them about the dashboard, how it works.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And I never shipped a card there, so I just put in PayPal and then I bought.
Right. Okay. So basically, what Mitch is saying is, from lately, this is what Mitch and I have been doing to purchase cards. So he went on COMC, he created an account. Mitch never actually sent in any physical cards. He just put in a PayPal balance into the store credit, and then he purchased cards. So Mitch has never seen those cards other than online. He's never held them in his hands, but Mitch owns these cards. So he owns a 92, 93 Shaq rookie. He owns a Tatis Chrome. Yeah. So Mitch owns those cards, and it'll show you at what dollar value he bought them. So from the bottom, right there, he bought that card for $27.95. And then he bought the Tyler Hero base rookie, $8.50. And then he bought Shaq.
And I'm looking to sell that card.
Yeah. So his total asking price is $12.50. His total SRP, as you can see there even, is $40. So that's how you spent your $10. Pardon me, not bad. But again, like he never actually saw those cards other than online, and he owns them. And if he so chooses, he can sell them. Like you can literally buy a card for, let's say, $1, and then immediately list it for sale for $17, and someone could very likely buy it. That scenario is very unlikely, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm not trying to say, dump all your money into COMC, because I know that there are people who will probably try to read between the lines and create their false, put words in my mouth there. But
some cool cards you could buy.
There's some
by
cool
now.
cards, and like someone said down below in the comments too, is like if you're looking to PC a player, like this is really cool. Like if Tyler Hero in this case is your favorite player, you can just type in Tyler Hero.
Talk about this feature.
Purchase this card.
You can like see they take photos.
Yeah.
When you submit.
So basically what happens is when you send in a card, they do these high resolution scans. So in this case, the Tyler Hero Prism card, rookie, they take a scan of the front and the back, and you can hit the turnover button, and you can physically see like if a card's off-centered or something. And more times than not, if there is an issue with the card, there will literally be a note that says off-centered or surface wear, surface damage, or chip on left corner. And people are very honest because it's not even the people who do it, it's COMC that does that. So if COMC looks at your card and goes, wait a minute, not necessarily the greatest card here, for whatever reason, they'll just put a note on it. So I don't know. I just know that there's a lot of newer collectors, newer flippers, newer people into the game, into the hobby, that might not know of COMC. So we're just trying to let them know that COMC does exist.